Hello students, today we are going to find the surface area of sphere and hemisphere. As we seen, all these objects are the spherical objects. So here the surface area of sphere, we will take a ball and measure its radius and we will define it as r. So take a ball and place the two cardboards parallel to one another and the ball between them that touches the both cardboards in such a way that the both cardboards are parallel to one another. So here the distance between the two cardboards, that is known as the diameter of the ball, and we will measure this how much unit is the diameter. So by d upon 2 we can find the radius of this ball. Then we have to put a nail on the surface of the ball, and with the help of this nail we will paste the thread on the surface of this ball till it cover with the thread only. So our ball will be covered fully with the thread. So put the nail, paste the threads on the ball in such a way, in this circular motion there is no gap between the threads. So here in this way when we will do, our ball will look like after it cover the thread, it will cover with the thread, then the ball will look like this. Then afterwards, whatever the radius of the ball, that much radius we have to take and we have to draw the circle. So when we cover the ball completely with the thread and there is no gap between any circular thread, then we have to draw the circle of radius equal to the radius of the sphere, that is whatever the radius of the ball, that much radius we have to take and draw the circle. So here it is the circle with center, where the radius of this circle is equals to the radius of the ball. Now the thread which covers the ball completely, we will remove that threads from the ball and then we get a long rope which covers the ball. Now that thread we use to cover this circle with this center. Starting with this center, we will cover this circle with the thread which was covered on the spherical ball. So like this we cover it with the help of that thread. So at the end the thread still left with us, but the first circle is completely covered with this thread. Now again we have to take the same circle of the same radius, and that circle also covered like this with that thread only which was used to cover the ball. So when we cover up the circle using the thread, so our circle will look like this: 1 circle, 2 circle, 3 circle and 4 circle. Now here the thread which was covered on the spherical ball, that is sufficient to cover the 4 circle of the same radius of the ball. So here the radius of the ball and radius of the circles are equal. So that means this thread which was covered on the surface of the ball, which is sufficient to cover the circle of the same radius. 4 circles are covered using this thread. So here what we are getting whatever the surface area of this ball, that is equal to the surface area of these 4 circles. So here we get that surface area of sphere is 4 times the area of circle, that is 4 into pi r square. So 4 pi r square is the surface area, or we can say total surface area of sphere. Now in this case of sphere, we are considering total surface area but not considering the curved surface area, as we observe the spherical objects like ball or bubble or lemon or orange. There is only one surface, no surface other than this. So in the case of sphere, there is total surface area only. Now as we cut the sphere into 2 equal halves, then we get the figure that is known as the hemisphere. So cut out the sphere, we get the 2 equal parts, that each part is known as hemisphere, where this is known as the radius from the center of this circle to the boundary of this circular region of the hemisphere. Now here, as we observe that hemisphere has 2 faces. How the 2 faces? One is the curved face, that is boundary of this hemisphere, and second face is upper circular end. This one is the upper circular end. So here in the case of hemisphere, we have the 2 faces. One is this curved surface and one is the upper circular end. So here we get the curved surface area and the total surface area. So here the surface area of sphere, as we know that 4 pi r square. So half of this surface area of sphere becomes the surface area or curved surface area of hemisphere, that is 4 pi r square upon 2 is equals to 2 pi r square. Now when we calculate the total surface area of this hemisphere, so it will be curved surface area plus area of this circular end. As we know that curved surface is 2 pi r square, and also this circular upper end, it is also a square, it is also a circle. So area of circle is pi r square. That means 2 pi r square curved surface plus area of circle pi r square. So total it is 3 pi r square. So here we get the total surface area of hemisphere is 3 pi r square. So in today's session, we learned how to find the formula for curved surface area of sphere as well as the hemisphere.